You guys are you round up your horse, you get Gypsy, you get the wagon, and you're gonna follow the riverbank and head northwards. Leaving the town ambiance behind you. Goodbye, town ambiance.
Goodbye to this town. I did not enjoy my visit here, Sam.
Lusker is a weird place. It's like, as I said, if you're in England, it's like Milton Keynes. It's artificially manufactured to not be cool. So, all right. So, yes, you guys head northwards along the river. Well, as promised, after about quarter of a mile of leaving Lusker, it takes a sharp turn and heads almost directly north as you continue. You are on the right bank, unless you somehow found a way to cross the river before leaving Lusker. It is a beautiful sunny day as you're traveling northwards. To the left of you are open green fields. To the right of you are what looks like deep, dark, and kind of sinister-looking pine, like a sinister-looking pine forest. You remember kind of coming through the outer, far eastern edge of this forest. You kind of cut through it, if you remember. This is where the epidermistris struck. And if that encounter gives you any indication as to how pleasant this town is, or this forest is.
Well, I would imagine I will be quite weary traveling through here.
Yeah. So as you kind of look at it off to your right, try to imagine a very dense pine forest that is very much overgrown and almost seems to have briars and thorns that have an unnatural height to them. You know, instead of being 3 or 4 foot off the ground, they're more like 5 or 6 feet, to where anybody walking through them would literally have to hack their way through. But such is the pleasant forestry to your right. As I said, onto your left, open plains. You look across the other side of the river, open grassy fields. It's almost like the river is almost like a dividing wall between pleasant grassland and sinister forest. So you head forward. Thank you for giving me your spells memorized for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Chief with a knife. Thank you for the follow. Cross-Tiffer, thank you for the follow as well. Okay, you travel the best part of the first day. Towards late afternoon, you left the town of Lusker way behind you. Let's bring this map up. Here you go. Here you are. There's Piper and Arya riding Gypsy, and Veslar coming up, bringing the rear on the wagon. You can tell that the area either side of the river itself is kind of flattened. So clearly you're not the first people to have taken a roadward travel along this edge. As you continue up, clearing to the right of the trees, however, you see what appears to be a rather simple and small thatchwork hut to your right. And standing outside is what can only be described as a very plain and simple, scruffy-looking man.
I will get off the horse.
No.
I start getting off the horse.
Death by curiosity. Death by curiosity.
No, I'm gonna say, all right, we're just passing through. We're not stopping.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He looks nice.
He looks nice.
I'll get back on the horse. Okay.
Is the man looking at us at all?
Oh, yeah, he's kind of standing there holding his rake, like, perusing you. For a few seconds he stares, and then he's like, hello!
Wave back.
Just passing through.
Really? Haven't seen many people come this way lately. Well, not in the last few days, anyway.
Gonna kind of
Why
like.
not?
He kind of glances and looks at you again, almost like he's trying to size you up. He says, well, things are afoot, aren't they? The forest is awake. The moon woke it up.
It's crazy, but it's very crazy.
I'm gonna actually, without word to Piper or Arya, start leading my 2 horses towards them.
Okay. Do you have control of the wagon?
Vest does.
Does he? Do you?
No?
Oh. Give me control. No, I don't have control.
Okay. Well, I'm fixing to give you control, seeing as you're the one that's always...
On the
I
wagon.
do not have control of our token.
And I will fix that too. Hold on.
Yes, all the controls.
At least on this map. The Roll20 is extremely laggy right now, so you have to give me a second.
Gotcha.
Oh, I got control. We're good.
Yeah, you do. I haven't been able to give Arya or give Piper control yet. It's still thinking. It broke.
He broke the seat.
There we go. Okay, there you go. Right, now I can go ahead and assign... Here you go, Piper. I'm going to assign you control of this one. Alright, there you go. You should both have
Perfect.
control now.
Yep, I do.
Alrighty.
So I'm gonna slowly approach.
Upon not being harassed right away, I'm not too terribly dead set against not stopping, so I'll
Okay.
kind of follow in.
Alright. I'm waiting for Roll20 to wake up and catch up. Seems to be when I give it commands it lags. There we go. Alright, you're good now. Maybe. Shit, it's really laggy. There. Okay. Alright, so you approach the fellow. As you kind of draw your wagon, he goes, "That's a fine couple of horses you've got there.
They've served
Very
us well.
pleasant fillies, know what?
Yes, they do their job admirably.
This guy's crazy. I say probably too loudly.
So, did you come from that would-be wanton mess of a town created by the so-called king, then?"
Lusker.
Dubia, thank you for the follow. Lusker, if that's what they call it, yes.
Lusker. Yes, we hail from there.
Oh, do you? Well, it's a poor choice of a place you chose to settle, that's all I can say.
Well, we didn't settle there. We were passing through there.
Oh, so you're not from Lusker, then?
No.
Ah, where are you from?
Long story. Have you seen other people along this road?
Used to see people all the time, a few weeks ago.
Well,
Since the moon started to take on that strange purplish hue, however, very few people have come this way. The woods have woken up.
who was the
Do the
last?
trees dance?
They do.
Who
Well,
was the last set of people you've seen, sir?
the last set of people I've seen.
The last people you saw. When was it?
I saw a well-dressed man about 4 days ago travel this way.
And
Came
he was
knocking upon my door. He went. I opened the door, and he stood there in his robes, and he said to me, he said, "Do you know a pleasant way into this forest?" So I told him there is no pleasant way, apart from the old huntsman trail.
And
Well,
where
he threw
is-
me a purse of monies. Quite a lot of monies, quite surprisingly. So, well, I agreed. I said, "You may stay the night here, and I will show you in the morning." Well, I did. I showed him in the morning. And he made his way into the dark forest.
And would you do us the same kindness?
Yes, do you have a purse of monies?
How much money did he give you?
537 gold pieces.
Can I do a sense motive?
Yeah. Roll the dice. Roll above a 1.
if you roll a 1, I swear.
Yeah.
My keyboard has decided that when I hit the slash button, it's going to give me some weird not slash thing. So I have to like copy and paste the slash.
Copy and
awesome.
paste keyboard commands. That's always fun.
And my keyboard is just so like sense motive.
Yes.
Anyways, there we go.
Oh,
That's 19.
It's clear to you that he pulled that number out of his proverbial butthole.
Okay, I'm just gonna like. But at this point, I'm still like waiting for him to pull a poison arrow out at us. So I've got my my reins fairly like ready to piss off if needed, and I'm just gonna like cold stare at him and say, "You're lying."
Well, you got to try, ain't you? Actually, the purse he threw me had about 20 gold pieces in it. Give or take a silver or two. Which was more money than I've seen and more money than I need, to be honest.
well, then how about you just show us the trail in the morning?
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
I mean,
Maybe if we can stay here, we could entertain you with some stories.
oh yeah, I like stories. As long as they're not about Lusker or the King. Because those stories are boring, mundane, and pointless to me.
Our friend Arya here has the most interesting stories I think you'll ever have heard.
Yes. Oh, word to the wise. If you find my brother, don't piss him off.
Who's your brother?
What?
I've no idea.
This guy's crazy.
Sorry, who? What?
What
What?
time of day is it?
It's like mid-afternoon.
Sir,
But you're
on
welcome
second
to stay
thoughts-
here, and I will show you the trail in the morning.
Well, is the trail far off? Or no?
It's right just outside on the right.
May
That's why I
actually
built the hut
we-
here.
Are kind of pressed for time. Would you be willing to show us
Get
now?
out of here.
Oh yeah,
Well,
if you're
I think
interested.
it's literally
Well,
right
let's
around.
make our way. Let's make our way then.
Well, fair enough. I mean, I don't mind if you want to stay the night. Give you some hospitality. I've got made a wonderful squirrel stew.
Sir, you are far too kind. However, as I said, we are pressed for time.
Oh well, follow me then, I suppose.
Wait, why would he give you 25 gold to show you a trail that's literally right around the corner?
Well, it's not. It's literally right around the corner, but it's not literally easy to see.
But it's there. So.
Yeah,
That's
but
fine.
next to nobody knows where it is, or the fact that it exists.
Well, what happened to who
That's fine.
created the? Yeah.
We are pressed for time, sir.
Fine. Lead us.
All right, follow
We
me.
can chat along the way.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
he takes you round to where there's a whole bunch of like thick, overgrown bushes. Reaching down and grabbing what appears to be, on closer inspection, a large wooden pallet with fresh branches and straw and all kinds of briars attached to it. He literally lifts it off. And beyond it is what can really only be described as a rat tunnel through the briar.
Not large enough for our horses and
Oh,
wagons.
no, no, no.
Oh.
This trail.
Yeah,
Who created it?
it's an old hunter's trail.
How old?
Don't know, to be honest. I've lived here 30 years. It's been here since I've been here.
And what made you choose this lovely spots?
Nice fresh water, far enough away from Lusker. And that trail right there, which allows me to sneak in and pick those delicious berries.
I see. Can you show me some of these berries?
Berries.
I can in the morning.
You don't have any like to spare?
Oh, no. I don't have any right now.
And where does the trailer go? The trail go?
Into the forest.
Yeah, but have you ever followed it to like the end?
Oh, no. No reason.
Why not?
The berries are not at the end.
Right,
Duh.
but what if there was like more luscious fruits further in? That the berries would, pale in comparison
me.
to.
After you find and eat these berries, you won't want to go any further.
That kind of is what worries me, I'm not gonna lie.
The berries.
So, about your brother.
Bess,
What
so many
about, what about my
questions.
brother?
Who
How do you know I've got a
cares?
brother?
You mentioned
Bess.
it yourself. What,
Bess.
Arya? What?
I have to talk to you privately, please.
I
my
don't
God.
remember mentioning I had a brother.
Bess.
kitty!
Bess! And I pull Bess aside behind a tree or something.
I'm gonna go with Arya.
Okay.
Yes.
This guy is high on berries. Can we please hurry this up? Stop asking him questions.
There's no way we can get the horses in there. Who are we gonna leave the horses with?
Not.
Not this guy.
Yeah, so you can't just... What, are you just gonna leave
Are
them
you
here?
really gonna go through a tunnel that he suggests anyway?
If that's where Soren Lawrenson went, we got to.
He has no idea if he has a brother or if his brother's a cat.
No, look, it's quite clear he's a loon. I'm not denying that. And I think the berries are to blame, to be honest. But if that's the way to the cat, city, we
Is
have to
it?
go there. Well, I don't know. What's Piper doing at this point in time?
I on the horse.
She's kind of like looking, from what I can see, from what the Piper I can see, is just like weird scowling, like what the fuck?
All right. Well, I'm gonna gesture Piper over if she happens to look in our direction.
Oh, I'm watching. Trust me, I don't let Arya out of my sight very often. So I'm staying on Gypsy, and I will come over there.
Okay, so you clop over on the horse.
I mean, I could send a wolf or something through and see if he makes it. I don't know.
Look,
I think
Piper. Yeah. What?
I think if Soren went that way, we have to go that way.
That's what I said.
Maybe
Problem
he
is,
doesn't remember which way Soren.
Do you say
went.
Soren? That was his
No.
name. That was his name, it was.
Oh.
I remember. I said to him, I said, who might I have the pleasure of meeting? And he said, I am Soren Lauren thingy. Soren Lauren or something like that.
And
Wonderful.
You're positive
Thank you,
he
sir.
went through this hole here
He did.
Piper.
4
Okay.
days ago.
4 days ago.
I think we should get away from this guy.
That doesn't make any sense. The people in town said he was gone for 2 days. Did they?
Yeah, 4 days, 2 days ago.
Oh, and it took us 2 days to get here. That makes sense. Got it. Math is hard.
Spend a night
Math is
plus a
hard.
day's travel. That's 4.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot that part. Okay. Piper, if we have to go there, we have to leave the horses somewhere. They can't go through.
I would look after them for you.
Okay.
Where's
could-
the nearest town or
The nearest
other
town?
small village or
South.
another
A
hut?
day south. Lusker.
Do you have any friends around?
I do.
No, never mind. Don't tell me.
Look, Piper. Yeah, we can't. We obviously can't leave Gypsy and the horses with this guy.
You can.
So-
I love animals. I've got
Okay,
away
sir,
with them.
why don't you? Can you go back to raking your lawn or something? We're talking privately here.
Oh, you're not that private. You're right there. I'm not deaf, you know.
Yeah, but you're acting quite erratic. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, sir.
Well,
Yes.
I'm merely saying there's the hole that you asked to see. If you need somebody to look after your fine horses, I would love to do it. I won't
And
even charge you any money.
Yeah.
And
well,
can you describe how you would take care of our horses?
I would brush them every day. I would feed them fresh hay. I've got some oats and grain here inside the barn.
What would you not do?
Feed them nails. Wouldn't probably
Also-
bathe them in fire.
You wouldn't feed them berries, right?
Oh no, it'll give them diarrhea. Besides, it'd be a waste to give horses berries. They wouldn't appreciate them.
Good for you.
you also wouldn't eat them, correct?
Oh no, horses? Tough, nasty, sinewy creatures. Last time I ate a horse, didn't enjoy that at all. No, I purely live off fish, me, nowadays. Some wonderful fish come out of that river.
With the berries.
Well, berries are more of a recreational thing, not really a sustenance thing.
And how often do you eat the berries?
Oh, every day.
You will brush them, you will feed them, and that's all you will do near them. You back away from them immediately afterwards, every day.
Well, I mean, I'll stroke them and nurse and
Do
make them
not
feel
stroke
comfortable.
them.
And,
They'll be fine. You don't need stroking.
well, I mean, I don't want them to get lonely.
We will be back shortly.
Got the
Oh
bastard.
boy.
It's the shiggles. It's the shiggles.
Mike.
You have to.
I will call him George.
You guys are so fucking evil.
He's gonna check the police for colon cancer daily.
Oh man.
Yep, so... No, I know how to look after horses. I grew up on a farm as a lad. We had a dozen horses.
Cool. Do you live alone or do you have family?
I kind of sort of live with my brother sometimes, but not very often.
I will not ask about that.
Piper, it's your call.
I don't know.
I won't eat them. I promise.
What kind of horse is this?
Yours?
Yes.
It's like a black mare that's a light war horse.
Okay.
So
So I'm gonna actually vocalize that question to him.
Okay.
Say, what kind of horse is this?
Okay, he walks over, wanders around it, looks at it, looks underneath. Seems to be quite a fine mare, miss. Probably, I don't know. Looks like it's about 12 and a half hands tall and probably no more than about 4 years old. Very sturdy. Not skittish at all of strangers. Probably quite used to the rough and tumble of the rigors of travel, I would think.
And those? I'm motioning to the other two.
What the what? New subscriber! Scotch McCullen, thank you
Scotch,
for
dude.
the follow. Give
Rollies for you!
Scotch some
Yay!
woodies. Scotch,
Oh.
Hammer Time's favorite word.
Scotch.
Scotch down into my belly. Scotchy, Scotch. Okay, so, okay, he approaches the other two horses. He says, well, these are a pair of finest draft horses I've seen. Very well kept, very well groomed, a pair of dapple grey mares. Twins, I might not think, as I might like to think by the looks of them.
Okay, so basically Piper's testing his knowledge of horses.
I mean, he seems to know what he's talking about.
While
'Cause-
this is going on, I'm going to be Veslar's walking towards the entrance to the hut. He wants to look in and see what the inside looks like.
See, Piper's having this dilemma because Gypsy is like her third family member. Like, this is her war horse who's
Right.
been to battle with her, sacrificed his life
Baxter.
for her.
There you go. Okay, looking inside, the first thing you notice is there are probably 5 tiger pelts hanging up. Like, you know, where somebody has killed and skinned tigers. There's 5 of them. 4 of them are kind of like a regular, kind of a typical red and black tiger tan. The other is a little darker tanned, but still that kind of same mottled kind of look. There is a pallet. There's a makeshift fire in the center with like a little tri-prong pyramid that has like a pot hanging from it. Over on the side, there is a small wooden makeshift bench with a few utensils, pots, pans, stuff like that. There is 2 or 3 fishing rods leaning up against the wall. and there is what appears to be a fairly rusty-looking short sword laying right next to the entrance.
Okay. Can I see what's in the pot hanging over the fireplace? Or is it too far?
Not from
GR?
here. You'd have to go inside.
It's squirrel stew, he told us.
That's true. It's just... Okay. So I'm just gonna lean against the hut behind the guy, I guess, as he's talking to Piper.
Okay.
Just wait. As Piper continues talking to him.
I'm going to... Arya, you're not on the back of the horse right now, are you?
No, she got off.
No, I'm standing.
I'm gonna hop off, hand the reins to the guy, and say, do you mind just showing me your skills?
Oh, not at all. Okay, he kind of takes the reins and slowly reels them in and starts like, there, lass, and starts running his hand down Gypsy's, kind of like the flank of her neck. Kind of goes along, pats her side and stuff like that. I mean, you've seen Gypsy get very agitated with strangers. She doesn't seem to be with him.
So as this is happening, I'm going to be kind of like eyeing Veslar and Arya.
Yeah.
I'm going to say to the guy, "What's your name, stranger?"
Most people around here call me Morty, but my full name is Mordecai.
You said no one lives around here.
Well, I don't live here, no. Who else would live here? I chose to live here because no one lives here. I'm not the most social of people. More
So how do you
importantly,
have a nickname
neither is
that
my
people
brother.
call you? Oh, stop mentioning your brother. I don't want to know what weird thing your brother is.
Where is your brother, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I haven't seen him for a few days.
When was the last time you saw him?
A few days ago.
No, okay, that's not what I meant. Where was he going? Like, which way? Where does he go when he travels?
Who knows? Goes where he wants. Comes back when he wants. Me and him don't really see eye to eye, I'm afraid.
And he lives in there with you. And I point behind me to the opening.
I wouldn't say lives with. He pops by and stays with from time to time. When he's passing through, like.
Is
What
he
does
kind to
do?
horses?
Oh no.
He's not.
He's not kind to them, no, but no harm will come to your horses. He's not mean to them. But other animals don't tend to like him very much.
Is he ill?
How many days are we out of town?
Like you left like that late morning and it's now late afternoon.
So we would waste a day taking the horses back.
Yeah, but it would take you at least 2 days to come back this far on foot.
Right. Can we take a boat down?
No boats here.
No, on the way back.
Maybe if you can find one.
Is he ill, your brother?
No,
Is he human?
of course.
What's wrong with him?
Nothing. Just a bit wayward, that's all.
I don't think we have enough time to do any other option. Hey,
You have
more-
my word that no harm will become to your equine steeds while they are in my care.
Okay, Morty.
After all, when you come back, if your horses are dead, I don't fancy my chances. Look at you three. Look at me. I'm a scrawny, well, vagabond, to be honest. Fisherman, call me what you will. You're well, quite honestly, an impressive specimen of a woman. And he's a grim-looking bastard with that big scar across his face. Wouldn't want to piss him off in a dark alley. So why would I wish to do any harm to your horses, knowing full well that you know exactly where I live? Be pretty stupid, wouldn't it?
It's not what we think you would do normally, it's what we think you might do tripping berries.
Tripping berries? I don't know what you mean, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, that's good enough for me. I say we, leave the
Morty,
horses.
this horse is my life.
Well, I am very grateful that you are putting your life's hands, or your life in these grubby, dirty fishermen's hands.
Give him a reason to keep him alive.
Well, he knows.
I've got a reason to keep my life. If I get these horses die, you'll come back here and chop my head off. I'm not a dumbass.
That's what I said. He
Probably
knows.
do more than that.
More
You'd
than
end
that?
up
Well,
dead.
that would be quite enough. But if you can do more than that, well, I wouldn't like that either.
Well, there we go.
Anyways,
Ladies,
I
shall we?
think we are pressed for time. Still, Morty, we will entrust our 3 horses and cart to you.
Excellent.
Please keep everything in the condition that it was left to you in.
Oh, absolutely.
We shall return.
Yes, I'm sure you will.
I'm gonna go to the entrance to this hunter's trail,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take out my sword and I'm gonna start scooting in.
Wait,
Okay.
Vess. And I pull out my bag of tricks,
Bag of tricks.
bag of trips, and I take the ball.
Bag of trips, hide.
Gotta catch them all, and I throw it.
Come
All
on,
right,
Hugh.
Aria, a 7.
Oh, I don't think that's you.
It is, shoot.
Weasel. No.
It is a Wolverine. Huey!
Do
Okay.
you have Hugh Jackman as an icon? Please tell me you do.
No, I don't. I
That'd be
probably
great.
could find one, actually. I can make one. Just for giggles and grins, right? Every time we get a Wolverine. Okay, so you throw the bag of the ball on the ground. It bubbles and squirms like a gremlin after midnight, and eventually poof, pops up into the form and shape of a Wolverine.
Welcome back, Hugh Jackman. Proceed.
Hugh is here.
Don't eat berries.
Proceed and don't eat birds. Okay, it scurries down the hunter's trail as fast as its 4 little
Come
furry
back
legs
if
will
you
carry it.
get scared or see something.
Runs forward. Charging down the corridor.
Alright.
Well, I'm gonna follow. I mean, I'm not gonna wait.
Yeah, me too.
Alright, so with your sword drawn, you crouch and head through the briars. What is the marching order? Because there's only really room for you to go like 1 abreast.
I would
Vesslar
assume me first, but Vesslar kind
Oh.
of.
Yeah.
I mean,
Arya second.
so who is first?
I'm
Vess,
first.
did you want to
Okay,
go first?
okay, Veslar is first.
Yep.
Then Arya,
Then
you
me.
said?
No, I don't think I would let Arya go. Well, maybe.
That would put her in the middle.
Depends if you want her in the rear of the train there.
Actually, no, because Arya and Piper would probably. We will have a thing where if any danger happens, you'll duck under me and get to the back if needed.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's Veslar, well, it's Wolverine, Veslar, Arya, and Piper.
Yes.
Awesome.
Excellent.
Okay. What is the duration on your furry ball of goodness? How long do they last? Not that it usually matters, because every time you usually use them, they die
Yeah,
within
right?
minutes anyway. So. Do you have that?
Yeah. Okay. It says
Oakley for Warrior, what's up?
what does it say?
It says you're made of cheese.
What
Hey,
does it
Jane.
say? Yeah.
Dane just said caboose, and Chop Suey said caboose hype. Just saying.
Caboose. Don't. It
Bag
doesn't
of tricks,
say.
right? It
Yeah.
says
Yeah.
10
Rust.
minutes.
It does. Okay.
There you
Is
go.
it-
You got 10 minutes.
Where'd you see that?
I'm looking at my own sources.
Me too. Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Got it. 10 minutes.
Alrighty, so the Wolverine scurries down the path. Well, 10 minutes doesn't really last that long. It goes pretty quickly. And pff, It disappears into the ether, leaving Veslar ahead. Glancing over your shoulder, you can look back and see not much more than a speck of daylight behind you. There's a little bit of sunlight shining down through the trees and penetrating the the thorny walls, but not a whole lot. It's almost literally like you're going through a tunnel. Either side of you are thorns, so you're like being very careful not to brush against the sides. The few times that you do, you get scratches on your arms and on your shins.
Do we see any berries?
Not yet.
Okay.
But after about 20-25 minutes or so, it kind of opens up into, well, what seems to be like pretty standard open woodland. Almost like there's just a very thick wall of thorns all the way around the forestry area. Glancing out into the surrounding area of trees, imagine you just come from a very thick, solid, dense, pine forest with briars everywhere, to now more of a tranquil pine forest with a lot more open space. The sun rays are shining down through. There's a lot of bracken and ferns on the ground. Doesn't appear to be in a sinister looking place at all at this point. Glancing around, however, you do see what appear to be some interesting looking plants that do in fact yield berries.
Well, I'm going to do my wonderful, apothecary herbalism.
Herbalism.
Here comes
Do
your
my
one.
herby.
Here comes the one, yeah.
Seriously, if I get a one.
One.
If I get a one, I'm going to cry.
One.
Herbalism.
I want to see real tears if there's
Uno.
a one.
Me too.
Up. 13.
13. Okay. You look at them. You would swear that they were probably, that the berries on these were probably, well, strawberries. But they're kind of bright purple, not red.
Tripping balls. I want to collect a few of them, but I don't want to touch them with my bare hands.
Okay.
So I would use some clothing just to pick them.
Right, so
Obviously
you just
stay
want to
away
use the
from
cloth
the
in your
stem.
hand and just twist them off the stem and...
Let's twist them off, and I want to get a sizable amount of them. Just the herbalism apothecarian in me is thinking, could I do things with them? Maybe,
do things. Alrighty.
Make somebody trip berries later.
Yeah, poison a kid or something. I don't know.
Yo. We be rolling, be hating.
So yeah, do they change when I take them off the tree? They have a shelf life, or
Nope. When you
They
pluck them
look
off,
the
they...
Snozberries.
Snozberries, yeah.
and is the purple rubbing off, or is it? That's
No,
the
they seem to be inherently purple.
okay.
They look like a strawberry that has more of a blackberry-ish color to them, but they're lighter. They're not as dark.
They're not as dark.
More like a blueberry. Strawberry with
We-
a blueberry kind of look.
We don't really have a vial or anything, do we?
You're pretty vile.
Well, I want to package. I don't know, how large are they? Because I want to get a sense of how many I can.
Well, each strawberry is about the size of your fist.
Oh, are you serious? Okay.
Yes. They are huge.
Wow.
They are
They're like
huge.
plums.
Yeah, they're about plum
Fancy,
size.
man.
Slightly
All right.
bigger than a plum. More like a small
Small berries.
orange, really.
Berries.
Well, I'm gonna take, I guess, 3. Would that be reasonable to be able to package safely in their own little?
Easy.
Would 4 or 5 be too much?
No,
I don't want to
you could do
overload. All right, so I'm gonna take 5.
Okay. 5 giant perberries.
Herberries.
5 giant berries.
Perberries.
Herberries. Yeah.
Herbery.
Perberries. Yep. Okay.
And then I'm gonna look out and see if there's any other trail in this glade.
You really can't see any kind of trail, but then you're not skilled in tracking or anything like that either.
That's true. So I'm gonna look back at Arya and Piper and shrug and say, "See a way out of here?"
Arya's going to investigate.
Don't overdo it if
looking.
it's your first time rolling, Westlar.
I'm not eating one. I'm not that stupid. I'm stupid, but not that stupid. All right.
Arya is investigating,
Okay.
and she looks around, does a little circle. Oh wow!
Yeah. So with that in mind,
A 1.
What do I know?
yeah, that was truly not the greatest roll in the world. But you know, hey, for every
So-
20 that's rolled, somewhere there has to be a 1.
Arya looks at both of them and says, "I promised I wouldn't lie this time. I have no clue where to go."
Oh, that's okay, Ari.
Are there multiple ways out of this clearing, or is it surrounded? by the
Basically,
fire?
you've come out and you can go left, right, straight ahead. I mean, it's like almost as if you, to the left and right of you, there's like a wall of briars behind you.
Got it.
So, I mean, what you came through literally looks like it was somebody painstakingly hacked their way through and created a path.
So I look at Piper and I just point north and I shrug, like, well, you know,
My
That's still
instinct
left,
would
right?
be just go north.
follow the wall with it to our left and go north.
I think it's our
Okay.
best bet.
Let's do that.